Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. It's the 11th. It's July. It's 2019. It's 8:15, and the sun is already completely down. It's dark out at 8:15 in July. July 11th. It's 8:15. It's already dark out. Now, when I was growing up, when we hit the summer equinox, that was when the sun was at its highest point, the days were the longest, etc. And every day thereafter, we lost 1 minute of sunset. Something's wrong here. Something's wrong with the sun. And speaking of that, one of my subscribers just sent me a picture that her mother took of military helicopters blocking out a double sunrise. She sent me several pictures of two suns, or a sun and a sun simulator, or something to that effect, rising at the same time. And she got pictures of it. Now, I usually don't ask for this, but I'm going to, and we'll follow through with it. If you've got crazy pictures of the sun or the moon or the skies, send them. 𝗃𝗶𝗱𝗲@yahoo.com. And just put on top of it sun simulator or something to that effect, so I'll notice them all. Do you know what I mean? But something isn't right whatsoever at all. According to NASA, the Earth is spinning at 1,000 miles an hour, and the moon is orbiting us at 2,000 miles an hour to make up the difference. You know that. You know what I mean? Except the problem is, for the last 5 days, I can look up at any point in the sky and see the moon. It's just riding right along with us. So how does the moon staying stationary in the sky affect the tides? Because I'm watching the tides come in and out, no problem. You see what I'm saying? I got questions. Maybe you do too. You probably have pictures. Send them to me. Richie from Boston, RJCJR10@yahoo.com. Or don't. I'm out. So this is the video that I took yesterday during the day. The moon just sat there, and it sat there into the night, as I'll show you right now. This was at about 8:15 at night, so the moon didn't move very much. It turned a little bit, but it didn't move very much. It just sat in the sky all night. And I find that really crazy because, again, according to NASA, we're revolving at 1,000 miles an hour. The moon is orbiting us at 2,000 miles an hour. But for whatever reason, it's just coasting along with us in the same spot all day, all night. And just for those that are interested, I got some really close-up views with the Nikon P1000. And I find it strange that the moon is halfway illuminated by the sun, according to NASA, and yet it seems to just fold right over onto itself. Do you see what I'm saying? The P1000, once you learn how to use it, takes some really, really decent footage, once you learn how to use it. But zoomed out like this, it's very difficult to keep it steady. And I have it on a pretty sturdy tripod. And it's funny, as soon as I say that, it starts shaking like a detoxing test monkey. What's that little fella right there? You know what I mean? And I find that it's strange how it just kind of falls away. Falls away. At any rate, if you guys got anything crazy like this, RJCJR10@yahoo.com. Maybe I'll make it a weekly thing or whatever, if that's even possible. But this is some pretty phenomenal footage right here. It's just completely gone, right at this strange line, and it seems to fold over onto itself. Now, I know NASA has all sorts of fancy words for it, but it's all a lie. Some pretty extreme close-ups right there. This is right where the point of no return is, and I just find it incredibly strange. Look at that stuff. These are all supposed to be pock marks. This looks exactly like something that froze. There were water bubbles, and then it froze. You know what I'm saying? At any rate, if you've got something strange, send it, and I'll run it. Crazy, crazy, crazy. These are allegedly from meteors, except every single one of them is exactly parallel. So every meteor hit it exact. None of them hit at an angle, anything like that. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. It's completely flat. It's just crazy. and this is the footage that somebody's mother took, and she said as soon as these showed up, military helicopters showed up as well to cover the whole thing up. That is clearly two items. This one on the left looks yellow, the one on the right looks white. We're familiar with that, right? The new white hot sun. Familiar? Yellow, like nature. White, like science. Yellow, white. She said black helicopters, and her mother is just a woman just taking video. You see what I'm saying? That's crazy. That is totally, completely crazy. And she said that's what it looks like by the time they came up in the sky. Yellow, natural. White, man-made. At any rate, share this or don't. I'm out.